Welcome to Legacy Lens History Explorers. Today we delve deeper into the heart of Africa to uncover the intricate tale of King Leopold II and the Congo, a story of ambition, exploitation, and resilience. In the late 19th century, as European nations fiercely competed for overseas territories, Belgium's King Leopold II set his sights on the Congo, a region teeming with untapped natural resources. His approach to colonialism was distinct and more personal compared to his European counterparts. While other colonial powers sought to expand their national territories, Leopold II pursued the Congo as a private venture. He envisioned the Congo not just as a Belgian colony, but as his personal property, a domain where he could exercise absolute control and exploit its vast resources, particularly its rubber and ivory, for personal and national gain. His unique strategy involved presenting himself as a philanthropist, intent on civilizing and improving the lives of the local population, while covertly planning an exploitative regime that would eventually lead to significant human rights abuses. During the pivotal Berlin Conference of 1884, a gathering that reshaped the African continent, major European powers laid out a framework for the partition of Africa into colonial territories. This conference, characterized by the absence of any African representatives, disregarded the indigenous populations, their cultural boundaries, and political systems. Amidst this scramble for Africa, King Leopold II of Belgium artfully maneuvered to acquire the immense and resource-rich Congo basin. He cleverly disguised his imperialistic ambitions under the veneer of philanthropic intentions, claiming his motive was to civilize and bring humanitarian aid to the local populations. In reality, Leopold's plan was to exploit the Congo's vast resources, notably rubber and minerals, under the pretense of benevolent governance, setting the stage for one of the most exploitative and brutal colonial regimes in Africa. The human cost of King Leopold II's regime in the Congo was profoundly catastrophic. Historians estimate that the Congolese population may have been reduced by as much as half during this era, a grim testament to the brutal effects of colonial exploitation. This demographic catastrophe was not solely due to the direct violence of forced labor, but was compounded by rampant diseases and famines, exacerbated by the upheaval of traditional social structures and local economies. The relentless extraction of resources and the imposition of harsh production quotas disrupted agricultural practices, leading to widespread food shortages. Additionally, European diseases, for which the local population had little immunity, further decimated the Congolese. This tragic period left deep scars on the Congo, the echoes of which are evident in its historical narrative and even noticeable till this day. E.D. Morel, a British shipping clerk working for a Liverpool shipping line, became a pivotal figure in exposing the atrocities in the Congo. His position allowed him to observe firsthand the stark trade imbalance between Belgium and the Congo. He noticed an alarming pattern. Ships from Belgium arrived in Congo laden with military equipment and chains, tools for oppression and control, while the return cargoes consisted primarily of valuable rubber and ivory. This stark contrast raised Morel's suspicions, leading him to investigate further. Alongside Roger Casement, an Irish diplomat, Morel spearheaded a vigorous campaign that brought these issues to the global stage. Their detailed and damning reports, highlighting the severe human rights abuses and exploitation under Leopold's regime, played a crucial role in igniting international outrage and mobilizing public opinion against the brutal colonial practices in the Congo. The international outrage over the abuses in the Congo reached a climax, leading to significant political changes in 1908. The Belgian government, facing mounting international pressure and condemnation, intervened and annexed the Congo, effectively ending King Leopold II's direct and personal control over the territory. This annexation marked a pivotal shift from private ownership to state colonial rule. However, the long-lasting impacts of Leopold's brutal regime were deeply ingrained in the region's socio-economic and political fabric. Although the overt exploitation had ended, the legacy of Leopold's rule continued to influence the Congo's path, with lingering effects on its governance, social structures, and international relations, shaping the region's history for years to come. Today, the Democratic Republic of the Congo continues to grapple with complex challenges that are deeply rooted in its colonial past. The exploitative systems established during King Leopold II's regime and subsequent Belgian colonial rule laid the groundwork for enduring political instability, economic disparity, and social fragmentation. The nation's vast mineral wealth, much like the rubber and ivory of the past, has often been a source of conflict rather than prosperity, fueling internal strife and attracting external interests. Additionally, the colonial era's disregard for ethnic and cultural divisions contributed to ongoing internal conflicts. These historical legacies, combined with contemporary issues, continue to shape the Congo's struggle for stability, development, and peace. In closing, as we contemplate the Congo's history and its enduring struggles, we are reminded of the importance of not only learning from the past, but also being acutely aware of the present. The ongoing challenges faced by the people of the Congo are a call to global awareness and action. This history teaches us the value of every human life and the necessity of respecting and upholding human dignity. Let us not ignore the current struggles in the Congo, but instead, let them motivate us to foster a world where the mistakes of the past are not repeated, and every individual's rights are actively protected and honored. If this journey through history has enlightened you, join us for more explorations into the past. Like, share, and subscribe for more compelling tales. Together, let's uncover the stories that shape our world.